teaching children about the environment is of utmost importance. And when we say the environment, what I really believe, especially for the younger years, is that kids need to be out in nature. They need to be interacting with the natural world as much as they need to be learning science in the classroom or they need to be learning how to spell. They need to be out in nature.
So MESA is like the Maine Environmental Science Academy. That's what MESA stands for. And it's 3 different grades that like make up basically a big family.
We go on trips every week, and we go to places in our community and we learn about our theme for the year, which is this year it's water. So we do water tests and look at macroinvertebrates and water quality tests, all of the above.
You come in 6th grade and you stay for 3 years, and each year has like a theme. So when I was in 6th grade, that was our geology year, and we learned about geology and our climate and like the local like rock makeup and like really about granite. And then we go into our forestry year, which was our year last year, and that's when we learn about deciduous and coniferous trees and stuff like that. And then this year is our hydrology year, which is why we're working with the watershed, and then that cycle repeats throughout 3 years. So next year will be our geology year again.
It's instead of it being like, oh, I have to go to school, it's more like, it's sort of like a sport. Like you get to go and you're happy that you're going, but you still put in the work. Before, when I would go on a walk, I would just be like walking and I wouldn't think about like all these different tree kinds and how there's so many different animals in the water. But now when I go on a walk, I'm actually thinking about like these trees are actually alive and they're growing. So it like made me more aware of what's around us.
In MESA, you're just given your materials, you're given instructions, and you kind of like go your own way. It's a very self-directed learning. So it's just like you kind of just come up with stuff now. So it was like, okay, I have measurement, I have height, and I have something that can bounce. So let's kind of put that together, and that's how and then we work together to come up with it.
I do like going on field trips. It's probably one of the best things about MESA because the other thing is the people, and then the field trips are really, really fun.
There's a lot out there that's kind of coming at us, and being outside has been shown to reduce anxiety and stress. Being part of a community that spends time outside, where you're actively working to improve your community, has also been shown to be really helpful, especially for young people, in reducing their stress and anxiety. Get them involved in some concrete projects in their own communities. Help them to feel empowered to make a difference and a positive change, something positive. That, I think, is really, really important.
It's like different from like in 5th grade, we had school or like classes every single day of the week. And it's like fun to go out and like be active.
What you're thinking about, did anyone draw on that? Anyone think about the aquarium at school? We're thinking about testing a little bit, do a little bit. Okay, other ideas that you talk about. What do you notice? What do you already know, right? From there, the next thing is kind of like a stall, is your question. What do you want to find out? What are you curious about?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this field trip today because usually when we're on a field trip, it's very much like, okay, we're going to do an activity and then we're going to do a lot of notes and we're just going to get data. We're going to collect and we're going to really work on this one thing. And today we were working on like procedure and how to actually set up your experiment. And I think that was very helpful for like our upcoming MESA Family Engineering Night and just for future field trips when we're getting our data.